Hey guys, welcome back for another Java tutorial, and in this one we're going to be discussing what it means for two objects to be equal to one another, because it's different than comparing numbers. So let's just review real quick on comparing numbers. So if you want to if you had two variables, let's make two integer variables, integer 1 and integer 2. And let's make 1 equal to 5 and 2 equal to 5. So you have these two numbers, and if you want to test if they're equal, you could do if 1, and then you just do the double equal sign right here. Because this is saying, is this equal to this? You can't really do that with objects. So, well, you could do it with an object, but I'm going to tell you what happens when you do it like that. So I'm just going to make another dog object and call it dog2. And say new dog and dog. And this is going to be a 5-year-old dog named Spike. So let's do this. If you do an if statement, dog1 equals dog2. What this is saying is it's asking Java if these two objects point to the same location in your computer's memory. Because when you create an object, all it does is it makes a location in your computer's memory and stores this information there, like this age and name. It gets stored in a location somewhere on your computer. And when you do the double equal sign, it just compares those two locations. So it would be like, let's just say like these two objects were equal to one another. So let's do dog1 equal to dog2, and then if we did that and then we compared them, I think it would say this is true. Let's just double check. I'm not gonna show you guys the output. I'm just gonna test this for myself because I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, it's true. So if they're the term for this is an alias, because they're equal to one another, but they have different names. So it's the same thing. You just call it two different things. But if they're not equal like that, you can't do this double equal sign. So this is why you have to make an equals method in your subclass to test your equals, to test if they're equal or not. And how you want to do that is you're going to want to make a method that returns a Boolean variable. A Boolean variable. And we're going to call this equals. And just like the toString method takes in a type dog, it's going to do that too. It's going to take in dog, and we'll call this one, let's call it other dog. That should not be a P. And that should not be entered. There we go. So equals method that takes in any dog object. And we're going to make a Boolean variable. Let's call it equals. And we're going to set it equal to false. But we're going to make an if statement that says if age is equal to other.age and other dog.age and name dot equals there's two methods you could use for this because now you're comparing strings, and because strings are technically objects, they have their own way of being equal. So you can use this first one, which would is a method that compares the two strings to see if they're exactly the same. Like if I had a string, right? Let's type here, and it was, let's say, my name. It would test it to see if it equals Matt. But if the second one, let's say, like it had a typo and it had a capital T, these two aren't equal. To a human who's reading it, it's like, yeah, they both say Matt. It's one just has a typo in it. But to the computer, it's like, no, this isn't equal. This one has a capital T in it. So that's the first equals method. And the other equals method is the human one, where it just equals, well, not spelling, but ignores case. So we're going to go ahead and use that one. and then we're going to put in other dog dot name. Oops. Equals true, and then return equals. So the reason why we have to use this other dog dot age is because Java has to differentiate between this age and the one that you're comparing to. Because when you call the object, it's gonna, well, not the object. When you call the method, it's gonna be, you know, whatever dog dot equals, and then another dog is in the parameters. The one that calls it is the original age and the original name, but the one that's in the parameters is this other dog. So that's how Java knows how to compare. But right now you have your equals method. So let's get rid of this. And let's make another dog object. Dog3 equals new dog. And we'll set it equal to 5, and we'll call it Spike. So now we'll do dog1 dot equals dog2. And we'll put that in a print line statement, because I always forget to do that, and it really bothers me when I do. But put that in a print line, and then we'll also do dog2 dot equals dog3. So let's run this, and the first one is not equal, and the second one is equal, because it's just returning a Boolean variable and printing it out. So let's look at the code, and obviously by looking at the code you can tell dog2 and dog3, yep, they're definitely equal, because Spike, and they're both Spike and they're both age 5. So, but this one up here is not equal because it's age 3 and name Spot. So I'm just going to do one more example to show this equals ignore case method, because like, let's say you had Spike, but this one had a capital K in it. Let's get rid of this one. It had a capital K, but if you still run it, it'll still say true, because it doesn't care about capital letters. It just compares the actual word. So that's how you compare objects equal to one another, as well as strings. But the strings have built-in methods, and the equals method for objects you have to create yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and as always, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.